Welcome everyone to another wonderful episode here at Doctors of Podiatry. We really haven't presented this case since day one, but I will go ahead and present it today. Okay. This patient originally presented with a condition that we've spoken about before called Charcot. Okay. Charcot, historically seen in diabetic patients. We're not going to get into the why it happens, okay? But it's multifactorial. You guys can definitely, either go back to some of our other Charcot videos or simply Google it, right? And then just learn a little bit more of it. In her particular case, this patient, because of the Charcot, she ended up with multiple fractures in the mid-tarsal region, right? All of this, just everything, right? This is the forefoot, this is the rear foot, and this is the mid-tarsal region. And what happens is, because of the diabetes and because of the neuropathy, the patient doesn't really notice, right? Doesn't notice that these bones are just continuously fracturing, and all of a sudden you end up with what historically we call a bag of bones. That's what the foot becomes. The foot becomes a bag of bones. So, Dr. Fernandez, we discussed the case and we all agreed that we wanted to put everything back in place. And that's exactly what we did. We have the good fortune of having these devices, which we call external fixators. Some people say, they call them external fixators. But, the wonderful thing about them, even though they may seem, something out of a movie, this device is lightweight. This is all carbon fiber. How does this stay in place? The device is in place by these wires, right? There's one here, there's one here, this one's crossing here, this one's crossing from here to here, there's one in the back, and this one's holding it here, and that's the construct, even one here through the toe. Can we see that, Patty? Mm-hmm. Okay. And this is, we have, every fixator is fabricated to the number one, to the clinical presentation and the ideal specifications. I remember the before, how the patient had the foot, and the foot was a rocker bottom completely and totally. So what Dr. Fernandez did, as everyone can see, there is an incision right here. Let's come around here. And this is where we fused the entire medial column to correct all of the deformities. In addition to that, you guys can't see it, but somewhere back here, in the back, right, in the back, we have the Achilles tendon. We had to lengthen the Achilles tendon, right? So it was sort of like this, right? So we lengthened it to bring the toes up to the nose. This is amazing. This is really just. When we talk about saving limbs and saving lives, this is the extent that we will go to make sure that the patient doesn't, aside from the Charcot, because the Charcot, even when it sizzles down, right? There's different stages. When it sizzles down and all of the bones consolidate, that's another time where we can actually go and fix the problem. But in this particular case, we did not wait. We went in there between the subacute and the chronic, the end remodeling stage, to fix this. The patient, even though she's not walking, because everything is mending, fusing. This allows the patient, right? You see this portion of the device. You can actually walk on this, and patients can actually walk on the device, and that's the beauty. Another beauty of this device. Like I said before, carbon fiber, lightweight. May I? Right? So it's not as heavy as people think, but whether it's in Charcot, trauma, ankle fractures, any type of just trauma, primarily trauma, calcaneal fractures, there are times where we cannot go in there and open and fix. Sometimes we can use these devices, right? When we talk about, minimally invasive, just to try to hold everything in place, this is exactly what we use. And this is believe it or not, you guys, for the people that have been following us for a long time, this is a small one. This is a small one. They come up to here. Another ring, there's another ring here, and a third ring. This one only has two. Again, they're custom, I'm not gonna say custom made, but yeah, they're custom made for the clinical presentation. 6 weeks, we're gonna probably have this, what did Dr. Fernandez say?
The 29th.
Exactly.
October.
Right. So that makes complete total sense. Another couple of weeks, we're gonna remove the external fixator, and then we're gonna send the patient eventually, we're gonna mobilize the patient, we're gonna send the patient for eventually physical therapy. This is a very, very long process. On a brighter note, the patient is doing great. Right?
Yes.
Fist pump. Fist pump. She's doing great. I like to really put things into perspective. When we talk about, amputation prevention, not assessing and addressing a condition, a deformity as such, could easily lead to a big problem, bone infection, loss of limb. So this is another quintessential example of how we're able to save, right, a leg. Like always, www.jawspodiatry.com, Instagram, Dr. Toe Jam, Facebook, Jaws Podiatry, and last but not least, our YouTube channel, Jaws Healthcare. Let's try to give a high five. Are you able to lift this up?
Yes.
Let's do a high five. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Boom. Like always, thank you for watching.